Here at Second Baptist School, now on to the baseball field with head coach Rayner Noble. Coach, let's talk about your background a little bit, college coaching experience, assistant coach at U of H for a few years, then at Rice a few years with Wayne Graham, then head coach at U of H up until 2010. What did you take from that experience that you can apply to the high school game?
Well, when you're in the game that long, coaching that caliber of talent, you really see what you're looking for in terms of talent, and really what you want to mold someone into that has some ability. And that's kind of what I'm using right now is just, a lot of these guys have aspirations of moving to the next level, somewhere at the collegiate level. So, coaching in college has given me a good background to develop guys and get them to know what it takes to play, at that level.
You mentioned you were an assistant under Wayne Graham, who we all know had a very long and very successful career at Rice University. So, about what would you learn the most from him when you were an assistant with him?
Well, Wayne was very good at game management. He wasn't a big practice guy. Most of the things we did at practice were just game type situational stuff, and I learned a lot from that, just keeping your practices simple and trying to adapt them to as close to game speed as possible. And then just game management, making sure guys are prepared, making sure scouting reports are correct and were implemented during the game, and just letting the guys go out and show their skills, show their art. And he was a master at that.
Talking about once you were done at the college level with U of H and you came here to Second Baptist School in 2012 as an assistant coach, but now you're the head coach this year. Just talk about getting back into that head coach's chair here at Second Baptist School.
Well, it's really a blessing that I was out of the head coaching ranks for a while. It just let me step back and just kind of reevaluate a lot of things that I do as a coach. My coaching philosophy, because it's a lot different at the high school level, because you have a lot of guys that they're still learning how to play the game, and you really have to get back to the fundamentals of baseball and just be patient. I think that's the main thing with younger players. Being at the collegiate level, you're getting guys that are fairly polished and know how to play the game. Here, you've got a lot of guys that play a lot of baseball, but they don't necessarily know how to play the game, and that's what me and my staff were trying to establish, is just let's get back to knowing how to play this game, from the inside out.
I know this season's already gotten underway for y'all. What are you kind of looking forward to out of this season with this group of guys? What are your expectations for this group?
Well, I think the biggest thing that I hope for as a head coach with any team that I'd coach is that we continuously make progress and get better day by day. There's going to be ups and downs, and to get kids to understand that you got to learn to just rebound, and if you have a poor game, and just go back to the drawing board a little bit and just do things a little bit different, do a little bit different type of preparation. But the biggest thing with these young players is just getting them to have the right mindset. I think when they have the right mindset, they're going to be pretty good.
Finally, you've been here at Second Baptist School for a few years. What makes this school special?
Well, I think the biggest thing here is that you get the implementation of Christ into the picture. At a lot of places, that's really not it's really frowned upon in a lot of places. But here you can openly speak about your faith, about God, and you can pour that into these young men. And that's what I love about this place and our administration, and that's exactly what we do.
All right, Rayner Noble, he's the head coach of Second Baptist School Eagles. They'll be a team to watch this year.